Hey, this is Heidi Dawson. If you love all things health and wellness and style of any kind, hang out here with me each week. I'm obsessed with never-ending improvement, and it's all in an effort to help each one of us live a wildly successful lifestyle. Subscribe today so you don't miss a thing. Hi, guys. Welcome to the 38th episode of the Wildly Successful Lifestyle Podcast. So I recently started getting back with clients and working in design, and I didn't realize how much I missed it. I really missed the creation part, but also being inspired by all the products out there that people have designed. And I also missed the co-creation that I have with my clients and the friendship. Now, it has reminded me, though, that how much the processes of life duplicate each other. So you see, what I'm saying is the process of design is really aligned and the same thing as the process of creating the life we want. So they're so similar. We have an inspiration, we define exactly what we want, then we create a mood board, put together a plan, and we schedule it. We schedule every single detail. Now, when I put a plan together for a client and we follow that plan, it is no surprise to me when it turns out amazing and beautiful. It turns out exactly the way I thought it would because we followed the plan. And that can be the same thing for your life. If you have a plan and you follow it, you won't be surprised when you succeed because you knew you would. You planned it out. For so many, though, there's no plan for their life at all. And if that's you, and you're here and you're listening, it's okay. It's never too late to start. I don't care where you are in life because life happens and you get into routines and you settle into mediocrity because you tell yourself you should just be happy you have a job, or you settle for an average relationship because you're just glad you aren't alone. We don't dream big because who are we to dream big? Well, I'm saying, who are you not to dream big? If you have a desire in your heart to do something bigger than what you're currently doing, then that's the universe telling you to do it. That's your inner guidance system drawing you towards the thing you're meant to do. Sometimes we don't even consider a life beyond what we know is possible because no one we know's done it. And it's scary to dream that way. What if we fail? What if others laugh? Well, what if you succeed? What if you feel more alive than you've ever felt before? If you're someone who wants more from life, and I bet you are because you're listening to this podcast, then consider using the design process that I talked about earlier as a tool to get what you want. Now, I've created a free PDF that you can download on my website at HeidiDawson.com. That's HeidiDawson.com. It's a simple form, but it tells you each step of the process, and it can work for any area. So go download it. So let's say now that you already, though, have a plan, but you're struggling to succeed. Maybe it's in a certain area, whether it's trying to lose weight, trying to stop drinking so much, trying to get a better job. We have to be aware of some of the tricks our brain will play on us. Now, one of the biggest tricks that I'm talking about today, and it's especially bad right now, is distractions. Distraction is a choice. We choose to be distracted. You don't have to be distracted. Now, it's easier to distract ourselves than it is to follow your plan. It's more comfortable, especially when the life that we want to create scares us. So we settle ourselves down and we ease back into our comfort zone. Your comfort zone is not your friend. Your comfort zone is the place your brain wants you to stay because it's safe. It's safe, but it'll make you soft. Our brain is a master at distraction, and it's smart too, because it'll disguise it as, well, I need to stay up to date on what's going on. It's important that I stay current on the news or stay current on the latest technology. So you turn on the news or you open Instagram or Facebook in the name of staying relevant. I'm able to say this with such confidence because I have found myself justifying that way too. And you can say, well, it could affect our area, so I have to be glued to social media or the news to stay on top of things. Right now, who would blame you? Right now in America, we are probably as distracted as we have been for a very long time. And it's understandable to want to look at what's going on. But listen, I am here to tell you it's an election year, And if you want to accomplish great things before the end of the year, you better figure out how to not be distracted by the latest crisis, because we're going to have chaos, crisis, and craziness until after the election, which isn't until November. I, for one, have big things I'm trying to do, and spending my days terrified and stressed out is no way to accomplish anything. So decide right now that you're going to be conscious of the distractions you allow in your life. Being conscious is the first step. Sometimes you don't even realize it's a distraction you're choosing. For example, I used to catch myself when something I was doing would get hard or I was frustrated. I'd pick up the phone and call my sister or stop what I was doing because, well, I need to let the dog out. I didn't realize until I became conscious of when I chose distractions, how many I actually had. It will never be perfect, but you'll be shocked by what you can accomplish when you decide to stop distracting yourself. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I love you all, and I will talk to you in a few days. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends, because we're just going to keep going bigger and better places together, and I love that about us. Talk to you in a few days.